The screen is filled with the frantic, dying moments of a football match. The roar of the crowd is a tense, constant hum. The ball is wide on the right. Ben White has it. He looks up and whips in a cross. The camera follows the ball's arc into a crowded penalty box. Time seems to slow for a fraction of a second before a flash of red and white, a powerful header, and the net bulges. The stadium erupts. A wall of sound hits you. Freeze frame on Kai Havertz, roaring, pure emotion on his face. In football, some players just have a knack for the big occasion. They live for the moments when the pressure is at its absolute peak. For Arsenal, Kai Havertz has become that guy. His journey at the club has been one of silencing doubters and stepping up when it matters most. And while that journey has been full of big moments, it was a single week back in March 2024 that truly forged his reputation as a clutch player for the Gunners. It started with a last-gasp winner that sent Arsenal to the top of the league and ended with him coolly dispatching a penalty to break a 14-year Champions League curse. But that was just the beginning. Fast forward 2 years, and Havertz delivered again, proving his nerve is still ice-cold. This is the story of how Kai Havertz became Arsenal's man for the biggest moments. Part 1. The week that changed everything, March 2024, *. Let's rewind to March 2024. The Premier League title race was a brutal three-way fight, and any slip-up felt fatal. Arsenal had a golden chance to go top of the table with a win against Brentford at home. The Emirates was a bundle of nerves, especially after a rare error from goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale gifted Brentford an equalizer just before half-time. The second half was a struggle. The clock ticked past 85 minutes, and it felt like a classic case of 2 points dropped. And then, it happened. In the 86th minute, Ben White sent a perfect cross toward the back post. And who was there to meet it? Kai Havertz. He rose up and powered a header into the net. The stadium didn't just celebrate, it exploded with relief and joy. It was a massive goal, one that vindicated a player who had, until then, divided opinion. Just 3 days later, the pressure was somehow even higher. Arsenal faced FC Porto, needing to overturn a 1-0 first-leg loss to break their 14-year curse of failing to reach the Champions League quarter-finals. The game was tight, brutal, and inevitably, went to a penalty shootout. After David Raya saved Porto's first attempt, Havertz stepped up. With the weight of over a decade of European frustration on his shoulders, he calmly rolled the ball into the corner, sending the keeper the wrong way. It was the coolest penalty you will ever see. Arsenal went on to win the shootout, and the curse was broken. Part 2. The Chelsea Dagger, February 2026, *. Those 2 goals in 2024 cemented Havertz's place in the hearts of the Arsenal faithful. But if anyone thought his knack for the dramatic was a one-off, they were proven wrong just last month. The scene, February 4, 2026. The second leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final against, of all teams, his former club, Chelsea. Arsenal held a slender 3-2 lead from the first leg, and the return fixture at the Emirates was a tense, cagey affair. Chelsea threw everything forward in the final moments, desperately searching for a goal to send the tie to extra time. The clock ticked into the 97th minute. With Chelsea caught upfield, Arsenal launched one last, devastating counterattack. The ball was played through to Havertz, who found himself bearing down on goal with only the keeper to beat. He ignored his teammates, rounded the keeper with a brilliant body swerve, and coolly slotted the ball into the empty net to seal a 1-0 win on the night and a 4-2 aggregate victory. It was a sensational breakaway goal that not only sent Arsenal to the cup final but was also a dagger to the heart of his old club. The Emirates went wild, celebrating a player who had once again delivered a knockout blow right at the death. Part 3. The making of a clutch king. So, a chaotic header, an ice-cold penalty, and a last-second breakaway winner. 3 different goals in 3 high-stakes situations, but they all tell the same story. When the pressure is on, Kai Havertz delivers. His journey wasn't a straight line to success. After a tough start to his Arsenal career, he admitted he had to put his ego aside for the team. Mikel Arteta praised his resilience, saying, "That's what happens to good people. He's an exceptional player. That week in 2024 was the turning point that won over the entire fanbase. The song that was once sung with hope now boomed around the stadium as an anthem of genuine adoration. But the goal against Chelsea in 2026? That was confirmation. That was the moment he went from being a clutch player to Arsenal's undisputed king of the big occasion. He had proven, yet again, that he is the player you can count on when everything is on the line. Narratives in football can change in a flash. For Kai Havertz, his Arsenal story has been defined by these flashes of brilliance under pressure. The header against Brentford, the penalty against Porto, and the recent winner against Chelsea weren't just goals. They were career-defining moments that have forged his legacy in North London. He's now heading to Wembley for the Carabao Cup Final against Manchester City, a chance to add a trophy to his collection of clutch moments. But I want to hear from you. What is Kai Havertz's most important clutch moment for Arsenal so far? Was it the header that sparked belief? The penalty that broke the curse? Or the dagger against his old club to reach a cup final? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.